Hi Libra, this is going to be your reading for the second week of April, good for Sun, Rising, Moon, and Venus of Libra, or anywhere Libra is in your chart for that matter, but it is a general reading, so it's not going to resonate with all of you. Libra, if you want to book a private reading with me, the link to my website is down in the description below this video. Also check out my sister channel called Soma Chandra Libra. It's a channel dedicated just to Libra and also Sagittarius. On my other channel, we hyper-focus on relationships. And I do daily downloads over there for you guys that are focused just on you. Extra support for Libra. I have like 6 or 7 placements of Libra in my chart. So I kind of specialize in the sign of Libra. Even though you guys aren't my favorite sign, you're the ones I'm probably most connected to. But I do read for you here every week as well. So if you're new, welcome to Soma Chandra Tarot. Subscribe and hit the bell so you know when I read for your sign. Because I read for all 12 zodiac signs here. And I do a Celtic cross for you here. It could apply to any part of your life. So Libra, the catalyst for the second week of April is the Tree of Life. This will tie everything together for you. Some of you have Earth in your chart. Maybe you're connecting to Earth signs. I think you are feeling very rooted and grounded this week. This is a sacred symbol throughout many countries. It's about deep roots into the lower world and the unconscious mind, but it also branches out and reaches into the heavens. It's about what roots you and what your destiny is calling you to do, which I found really interesting because in your advice from your highest self is the devil and the star, which is also about what you're rooted to here on earth is the devil, our primitive driving forces, and also what we're called to beyond ourself, outside of ourself, like the star asks us to. So it's really important to keep in mind that your whole life is a journey, and it's important to have deep roots as well as high branches. A tall tree with shallow roots will fall over in the wind, but a tree with deep roots can weather any storm. Some of you are trying to weather a storm right now. It came in the upright, so you guys need the invitation, which I really, really love. It's great. To find health and balance in your life, reflect on how you dance with your actions, your thoughts, and your feelings. If you are too much in your thinking head or in a world of fantasies and daydreaming, connect more with the roots of your physical body. So listen to what your physical body is saying. You don't have to ignore daydreams and fantasies, but our thinking head can take us away from what our physical body and our emotions are telling us, Libra. So if you're caught in a mechanical doing and you're feeling stuck and not able to imagine a better life for yourself, open yourself up to be inspired by the heavens. Let your roots and your branches be aligned with your heart's longings. So some of you if you've been feeling like your life has been mechanical and predictable can be good. You know, the business of living on earth can be mundane, but it's also, and predictability brings stability, but it might be time for you to imagine a better life for yourself, Libra. Yeah, it might definitely be time to do that. I was like, whoa, that all by itself can say a lot. I used the Kim Cran's Wild Unknown Animal Oracle deck for you too to see what else is going on. And I got horse, mouse, and elk. I love these animals. So the horse represents also earth energy. Some of you have a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn around you, or you have that strong in your chart. It's definitely time to get earthy. The horse reminds you to work hard and never quit. When you want something, you have to work hard for it. The horse is reminding you that you will be working hard. Mouse coming out tells me that some of you may feel a little vulnerable, but mice are very clever. Watch out for mice in your home or mice in a barn. Watch out for infestations of any kind. I also am getting something about some of you have an allergy to dust or something on one of your pets, like pet dander and lice. I don't know why. Or dust mites. I don't know why that's coming off of this, but it is. But mouse is about paying attention to the details without allowing yourself to get wound up about it. Also, don't wind other people up about your details. Don't be neurotic about anything. Just Focus on the details that are important this week. Mice are busy little creatures as well. Address any fear as well. Elk is a beautiful energy. I don't see elk as often as I want. Some of you are really being called to be in a role of leadership in your own life. Elk really stands in its power. It is often a matriarch or patriarch of its family. It came in the upright, which tells me some of you will be called to take a strong lead somewhere this week in your life, Libra. You may also be called to really get into your masculine energy. Even though Libra is represented by the Empress, the truth is Libra is a masculine sign, you guys. I always thought Libra was a feminine sign until I studied it further. And I'm like, oh, I stand corrected. We're a masculine sign. So you will be affected by or need to get into masculine energy. Watch out, elk. Sometimes it came in the upright, but it's always a challenge for elk. Elk can sometimes be stubborn and they want something done the way they want it done. Allow for some dynamic behavior within you and around you. And the reason I say that is because they wanted me to also use the Threads of Fate Oracle deck, and one of the cards that came out is versatile. Elk is not always versatile. It's traditional. It wants things done the way it's always done. I feel like some of you are in the pentacle realm and really being pulled to get grounded for a reason, but your guides don't want you to forget what's calling you outside of that as well. Some of you do need some changes, and the reason is because a card of versatility came out. So these cards like to pair up often, not always, but they did today. My oracle decks like to work in pairs frequently. I like to work in pairs with the tarot too. Reflect came in reverse. And then versatility. So first of all, the first thing I heard off of this was selective memory. Watch out for reflecting too much on the past to the point where you're haunted by it, to the point where your past memories become versatile. I don't know why I heard that. I did because it was a download. Watch out for selective memory or being haunted by your past. I think you've reflected upon something long enough. It's also possible that when you reflect on it, it sucks you back into a place of apathy or sadness or boredom. Be mindful of what you reflect on and why. Allow yourself to learn from the past. And moving forward, I think it's time to be more versatile. Try something new. You may need to add some versatility in your approach to career. You may need to simply be more versatile. You might need to make some changes anywhere from your home, your career, to relationships, to yourself. Allow yourself to be versatile. Libras are incredibly versatile people. When I meet Libras, they're the eclectic sign. I hear many Libras say, I'm good at so many things. I can wear so many hats. I'm so confused. I don't know what to do. The fact that versatile is coming out and elk is coming out with the Tree of Life, I think it's time for you to get back into your eclectic energy, Libra, and try something new, okay? Be versatile, try different things. So those are your downloaded oracle messages for the week, the second week in April. First card out of the tarot is the Queen of Pentacles. So Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy. The Queen of Pentacles could be someone around you, or it could be you. Sometimes she's a mother. Sometimes she's a married woman. Sometimes she's a boss and she runs her own business. She's the woman holding the coin here. So this could be a part of you, Libra, or it could be someone around you. If you have any earth in your chart anywhere, figure out where that is and study that placement in that house. There may be messages for you there about this week. But the Queen of Pentacles is very nurturing and very practical. She also provides for others financially, and she can often be a working parent. Make sure you focus on financial independence this week, self-care, and bringing into balance any work-home conflicts. Or you could simply have this person around you. The catalyst is the Page of Cups. Are you guys into an earth sign? Are you? You may hear from an earth sign this week. Page of Cups isn't necessarily your challenge. It's what's kicking everything off this week with this Queen of Pentacles energy. This is often about a child. You may need to check in with some of your kids. So the Page of Cups is such a sweet energy. It's about exploring and studying things. Pages are very important pivotal moments in the tarot. They are underestimated in how important they are. This is about new creative opportunities coming in. intuitively getting or sending an intuitive message. It's an emotional curiosity and seeing possibility in something. Watch out for feeling vulnerable. Watch out for clinging to youth. You may be invited to do something this week. You may receive some good news, or you may be having a hard time opening up and being vulnerable. You may hear from this Queen of Pentacles, or you may want to approach them. This could also be a parent-child dynamic. What's driving you? 2 major arcana: Strength, Leo, and the Hierophant, which is Taurus. Sorry, guys, my hands always hurt. Always hurt. I shuffle cards and cut hair. That's all I do. My hands hurt all the time. Sorry. So Strength and the Hierophant. Okay. Some of you are really challenging the system right now. Big time. Did the Hierophant reverse come out for you last week? I can't recall. It's been coming out for people. The Hierophant, I think you need to be strong and stand up to and challenge the system in some way. The Hierophant can be a community that's greater than yourself. It can be tradition, religion, university, a bank, a community at large in some way. But the Hierophant sort of challenges the system. It wants freedom. It wants to be its own best teacher. Watch out for being my way, the highway, or if you're dealing with a person that can be that way, that just wants it the way it's always done, and that makes you not feel great. You're going to need to be strong and compassionate. You may also need to be strong and understand that and be compassionate and tame your pride and emotion in a situation with someone that differs in a belief system than you do. Anything from spirituality to politics, religion, sexuality, lifestyle. It's okay to challenge the system and be your own best teacher. And it's okay to let other people go their own way. Ask yourself, do you want to be right or do you want to be happy in that situation? But I see some of you kind of challenging the norm, and it will take you strength to do that. Leo and Taurus here as well. Deep within, subconscious or recent past, the Chariot, Cancer, 9 of Swords in reverse. I said, what's this about? And I got the 10 of Pentacles in reverse. So this could have to do with family. Or long-term commitments of some kind in your life, either through relationship or work, any kind of relationship that's been in place for a while. The 10 of Pentacles is about health, or not health. It can be wealth, financial security, family, long-term success, equal contributions. This could be having to move on from something, or a time when you did move on from something. Because there was a failure in some way, or there was not equal contribution. It looks like the GPS of your soul is turned on. Some of you are thinking about travel, relocation. The Chariot in the upright suggests there will be a lot of willpower and drive to succeed, or there was in the past, and it's still here for you. The Chariot knows it can overcome any obstacle or challenge, and it will move on, move forward, with a lot of drive, with a lot of willpower. Some of you might have an issue with travel or a car or someone around you. Well, the 9 of Swords in reverse is having to face our darkest fears and a lot of inner turmoil. This looks like it has to do with the karmic empire. So you may have to face some inner turmoil and figure out how to move on. This might have happened in the past as well, leaving you a single parent in some way with a child. Your guides say continue to move forward towards victory and success, and acknowledge what you're afraid of, and acknowledge the darker side of wealth and financial failure or loss. You can continue to move on from that. 3 cards came out as your advice from the highest version of yourself. I modify this position. I don't say what are they thinking about all the time. I say, Spirit, what is their own soul's advice? If your soul could give you advice, we've channeled it right here. 3 cards came out: the Devil, Temperance, and the Star. So Capricorn, Sagittarius, Aquarius. The Star is Aquarius, but I often equate it to Libra as well. I got a couple different downloads off of this Libra. The first one download I got was bring into balance what drives you in a primitive way with what the highest version of yourself is calling you to do. Okay? We can't ignore the devil. That's our primitive driving forces in life, what we desire, what we want, like we're drawn to it like a moth to a flame. It's our lower earthly self. But temperance wants you to bring something into balance and be calm and patient and peaceful. There is moderation with temperance. And the star is about having hope and faith and being called by the highest version of yourself. So I see the lowest, or not the lowest like a bad version of yourself, but what drives you in a very human way to what you're being called to do that's kind of outside of yourself, your higher purpose, the highest version of yourself. So try to bring those two parts of yourself into balance, just like the tree of life has asked you to do as well. Also be mindful of being driven towards something out of obsession or out of shame. Watch out also for spiritual bypassing, which basically means turning anything you do into something that's spiritually significant. It's not that everything on life can't be spiritually significant, but you may believe that something is for your highest purpose and it's meant to be, but it might not be, because the devil represents something that we're chained and bound to that doesn't make us feel very good. So, and also just know that you can overcome your greatest challenges. The devil will often represent that. And have hope, have faith. Have faith that you can heal and free yourself from any bondage. It will require you to be patient and allow yourself to listen to the angel of the divine and be calm. You must be moderate. You must bring balance. You must be moderate. What the next action you're going to take this week: 2 of Pentacles, 8 of Swords in reverse. And I clarified, I said, I want to know what this is about. And I got the Ace of Pentacles. For some of you, this is about a seed that will be planted, a message you will receive or deliver. Sometimes the Ace of Pentacles can be an object. I just heard you're not sure if something's going to be right for you here. I don't know why I heard, I don't know if this will fit me or not. I don't know if you mean it will physically fit your body or like clothing or something like that, or if it's a good fit for you in a different way. The 2 of Pentacles is where we have multiple priorities and we have to be really flexible and adaptable. Trying to manage your time, trying to make a choice, trying to pick a path in your life that will actually manifest into abundance. You definitely don't want to miss any good new opportunities coming in. Some of you you'll be trying to open up to a new perspective and will be looking at your life in a more practical way, moving forward into a new phase. Yeah, I like that. But you see yourself in an interesting way. You see yourself as the 7 of Swords in reverse and the 9 of Wands. Well, first of all, you're pretty guarded and worn down. Life is a battlefield for you this week, Libra. You are resilient, you are courageous, and you will be persistent, but your boundaries will be tested, and it will also be a test of faith as well. Some of you are tired and need space. Also, some of you might be feeling a little insecure about something, a little to a lot with the 7 of Swords. Watch out for kidding yourself or cheating yourself or feeling like you're not good enough in a situation. Some of you are feeling guilty about something, like, man, I've cheated myself, I've kidded myself. Some of you also need to be a little bit more flexible and adaptable and get out of a situation with only what belongs to you because you feel like it's not right for you. Looks like you're having a hard time doing that. It's okay to be the lone wolf and be strategic and act upon your own behalf, as long as you're not significantly hurting another person. So be the 7 of Swords in the most positive way you can be, which is flexibility, adaptability, being sharp-witted, one step ahead of your competition and those that aim to make you feel insecure. And get out alive with only what belongs to you. But don't kid yourself or cheat yourself. Watch for deception. You may feel the need to, and we all do this. We all do this from time to time. In a pinch, you may feel called to be dishonest in some way in order to protect yourself. So this is just a prediction. And you're like, oh, what do I do here? I do see you guys really trying to get out of your head about something, though, big time. But it looks like you're going to feel like it's some insecurity. Know who you are and where you stand in a situation. Know that it's okay to strategically get out of a situation, especially if you feel like you're constantly being pressured and guarded all the time. Watch for that. Interesting cards came out for hidden factors that you're not aware of. All Pentacle realm. Page of Pentacles in reverse, Three of Pentacles in reverse, Five of Pentacles in the upright. This could be an extension of you, what you're not aware of about yourself in the environment, or conversely, this could be another person. So I see a person possibly having money problems, barely breaking even. The Five of Pentacles is some of you aren't sure what to do. Do I need to take another job? Do I need to make more room in my life? Some of you are deciding which job to take. There seems to be, or which path to choose from, what's most practical. You seem to be releasing fear, and you're attempting to face your inner critic head on. But that's going to bug you. And I already know you're going to be triggered by the past in this moment. Watch out for being triggered by the past. Stay in your present moment moving forward. Some of you, this is involving another person, or this could be you. The Page of Pentacles in reverse is kind of back to the drawing board. It is a lacking in progress and a procrastination, but it's also where we decide we don't want to manifest something and we're in the process of learning from failure. So if this is a person around you, they're procrastinating. They may be going back to the drawing board. They don't want to manifest this. That's because they may be experiencing some apathy or disharmony. This person may lack in commitment. This person may simply want to work alone. They don't play well with you. Or there's a situation that they feel like they can't learn and build and grow from, and yet they're still not getting what they need. So you may need to give someone advice this week that, look, if you want to get to the 9 and 10 of Pentacles, you really have to manifest new opportunities in your life that you can collaborate and learn from and then implement. Otherwise, you're just going to be left out in the cold. Conversely, Libra, you need to know that this week, while you're busy trying to decide what you want to do, some of you are really worried you're only going to have 2 pentacles to rub together. You have a little bit more than 2. You'll break even, but if you want more than this out of life, you'll have to stop procrastinating and you'll have to implement what you learn. If you need to work alone because the Hierophant and the system around you isn't doing it for you, then do so. Work alone if you must. Learn from your failure, learn from the past, and then transmute it. But I think that you guys will be haunted by your emotions. Feelings this week are the 4 of Cups in the upright and the 6 of Cups in reverse. Some of you are recalling your past in a way that is very bittersweet, and it's causing you to reevaluate the way you feel about stuff emotionally. So when the 4 of Cups comes out, don't refuse good offers. Watch out for being focused on the negative and living in regret. You may feel kind of apathetic in this week because you're trying to emotionally reevaluate something. Meditate and contemplate how you really feel about the situation. But watch out for being haunted by the past. Some of you are living in the past a little bit. Forgive yourself and perhaps ask forgiveness from others. Someone may ask you for forgiveness this week as well because they want renewal and hope and faith with you again. Watch out for lacking in playfulness. Allow yourself to recall your past in a positive way. And it's okay to allow past regrets to cause you to pause and reevaluate the future moving forward, as long as you're not living in the regret. Okay, watch out for living in regret. But you end on a great card combination. 3 cards came out. The Magician, the Page of Wands, and Judgment. This looks like Aries, Virgo, or Gemini here, Scorpio here as well. I think that you realize that you are the single catalyst for change in your life, and you can wake up every day and see that the world is worth discovering and that there's limitless potential. You will feel inspired. I think that you will hear an inner calling, or perhaps whoever this person is around you that's having a hard time progressing forward will hear an inner calling. You may be the person to inspire them. But I think what will happen is you will sort of turn this corner. Some of you will recall a childhood dream or something you wanted to do long ago that you gave up on, but you can't stop thinking about. The angel of the divine is trying to wake you up to the best parts of who you are and were and who you could be moving forward. It's definitely time to hustle and be resourceful, set goals, and have just a basic plan, gathering all your resources, because I think that you will feel a little bit of an upswing, just a bit. You'll find some inspiration and you'll feel free-spirited. I didn't get the Ace of Swords, but I almost feel like that's here. It's like the universe is trying to call you out of something lower and teach you that it's okay to challenge the system and do something new and fun. You won't be able to ignore the inner calling. You will feel as though you are at somewhat of a crossroads, but you'll hear the angel. You'll hear the angel calling you towards something. I also see with this Pisces energy and Libra energy of the High Priestess, you may be spending time alone and listening to your intuition. The High Priestess often doesn't negate the Hierophant, but she goes her own way, or he goes her own way, so that you can hear your own intuition. Looks like maybe the system is challenging you in some way. You'll listen to your intuition. Just make sure you follow it. Yeah. So again, allow your roots and what you're being driven towards to be balanced out. Be versatile. Be mindful of what you reflect on and why. Definitely time to work. You'll be working hard, paying attention to the details, and taking a strong lead. This is beautiful. It's like this elk energy. These pages could be other people around you. I notice a lot of pages, but this elk and the Queen of Pentacles and the Hierophant and the Ten of Pentacles, there may be some shifts in your family dynamic this week and moving into April. I wonder which role you are, Libra, the elk or the page. Hey, you can be both, right? You really can. Bringing it all into balance. Be versatile. All right, Libra, that's your reading for the second week of April. If it resonates with you, I hope it helps you. Link to my website for a private reading is in the description below. Check out Soma Chandra Libra as well. And also check me out on Instagram, Soma Chandra Tarot. I'm always listening to the universe for you, Libra. Take care of yourselves. I love you guys. I'll see you next time.